You guys asked for it, and I decided starting in 2026. This is everything I'm looking forward to in January 2026. Now, I said in my drama resolutions video last week that I'm going to try to be a little more harsh in what I'm starting, especially when it comes to K-dramas, for the various reasons that I said in that video that I'm not going to rehash here. So you can go back and watch that video if you want to hear my reasons. I want to enjoy what I'm watching, basically, is the biggest reason, and 2025 was a big struggle for me. That being said, in January 2026, when it comes to K-dramas, I only am looking forward to one drama that is coming out in January. I'm not going to be watching that as it airs. I'm going to wait until it's at least halfway done, um, or all the way done, and then I'm going to start it. The rest of the stuff either is finishing or premiering in January that is not a K-drama, or it's rumored. And this is something I'm testing out, and I want to hear your thoughts. Because I'm going to be so picky in terms of watching K-dramas and watch other stuff, like put K-dramas on the back burner and watch C-dramas, J-dramas, something else, running this experiment in 2026. I might not have a lot I'm looking forward to. For example, in January, there's only one K-drama. My question is, do I fill that up with rumored stuff? Would you mind doing rumored stuff, like rumored for January 9th if it has a rumored premiere date? Or do you not want that in these videos? Because if I don't put stuff like that in it, potentially this could be a 2-minute video, and I don't want that. I want you guys to get your money's worth, per se, by clicking on this video. In this video, there's going to be other things I'm going to be talking about, but the other things might be rumored for January and is not confirmed. So let me know what you think of this new edition. If you don't like it, I might take it out. We'll see what happens. It all depends on how many K-dramas I'm interested in and how many I'm deciding to watch, like, of other stuff, especially if my current watch list is really, really full. That being said, mostly with Chinese dramas, the reason why I need to put rumored dates in it is because most of the time with Chinese dramas, you only have rumored dates at the time that I'm recording this. I'm recording this at the end of December. If I was recording this in January, maybe there would be some confirmed dates for C-dramas, but some of these rumored C-drama dates are next week. I decided to put them in here. Let me know what you think in the comments, and let's get into it. I thought going into January I wasn't going to have a lot that I was going to be looking forward to, but due to the rumored stuff, there's actually quite a lot of things. I also plan on starting some other stuff that are not starting in January, like older dramas or things for the podcast. So it'll be interesting what I actually end up watching in January. Again, I'm recording this December 27th. The first drama I'm going to talk about, and the only K-drama I'm interested in, is The Judge Returns. This is rumored to be on Viki, and the premiere date is January 2nd. If it doesn't show up on a streaming site, I can't watch it, obviously. I don't go into the ether webs to find stuff by using a VPN or anything. I just stick strictly to what's on streaming sites. This is the only new K-drama in January I'm interested in. I love a good revenge rebirth story, and this one has that. This is about a judge who defies his superior's orders and sentences a powerful chairman to life in prison, but due to that decision, he ends up dying. He is reborn again with all of his memories from the previous life and is basically given a second chance of life, and we see what he does with that. As I said, I love a good rebirth story, especially if it has to do with revenge, so this sounds right up my alley. It stars Ji-sun, Park Hee-soo, Won Ji-ah, Tae-won Suk as some of the cast members. Strong cast, in my opinion. This reminds me, I haven't watched The Devil Judge with Ji-sung in it still. I'm really looking forward to this. I have high expectations. I hope it doesn't let me down. But that is the only Korean drama I'm looking forward to that is coming out in January. Next up, and I'm so excited for this, this is the Japanese dating show The Boyfriend. Season 2 is coming out January 13th on Netflix. If you knew what I was like during season 1, you would understand completely why I'm excited for this. I was obsessed with season 1, which aired in June of last year, I think. It was in June of last year or 2024. I think it was last year. This takes place in like a winter setting, I think. I was obsessed with season 1. I had favorites. I wanted everybody to be happy. Was happy seeing people link up and become a couple. Sadly, none of my favorites ended up with anybody, which is par the course when it comes to dating shows. None of my favorites ever end up getting anybody, or rarely do they by the end of these shows. I'm praying in season 2 some of my favorites end up together or even with somebody in general. I hope I have better luck, basically, what I'm saying. If you have not watched The Boyfriend, please check it out. It is so heartwarming. It's a great watch for the winter if you're cozying up and staying inside. I was smiling from ear to ear the entire time I was watching season 1, so I'm hoping I'll be hooked just as much with season 2. I have high expectations. Hopefully it does not disappoint. Season 2 of The Boyfriend premieres on January 13th. I just hope it's as addictive as season 1 was. All right, let's swing over to anime. Netflix is releasing an anime on January 15th called Love Through a Prism. This one caught my eye because I don't think it is a concept that has never been done, but I would say it's something that's like rarely done. So every time it does happen, I'm interested. It is about a Japanese exchange student who goes to early 1900s London to attend an art school to be a painter, and she meets a bunch of students and becomes friends and acquaintances with them. And then she also meets an aristocrat who is in the school and who I assume they're going to have a romance eventually. This looks beautifully animated. Like the trailer, beautiful. There's this one flower field scene, immaculate, really nice. I love the interesting setting of 1900s London. I'm curious to see how they would incorporate different cultures and different races into that, because obviously we have a Japanese exchange student. Obviously, they're going to have English people. It'll be interesting to see how they incorporate that into the anime. Given that it's an ensemble cast, I hope we have other relationships and other romances and maybe some friendships as well. This just looks like a really unique anime to me, and it stood out to me, and it will be on Netflix January 15th. I'm trying to get a variety of things that I'm watching so I can introduce you to some things if you so choose to listen. All right, so now we're getting into the rumored stuff. These are all of the Chinese dramas that I've heard are rumored for January 2026. Again, if you don't like this section, let me know. Maybe I'll take it out, maybe I'll tweak it. We'll see. There's a lot of rumored C-dramas for January, honestly. These are not all of them. These are everything that I'm interested in checking out. There's more than what I'm going to say, just FYI. And since I'm only interested in one K-drama, I'm probably going to pick some of these up eventually. Will I watch them as they air? No. C-dramas are really difficult for me to watch as they air because they're really, really fast at releasing episodes. And I can't keep up. I learned a long time ago I can't keep up with on-air C-dramas. If any of these actually air on the date they say they're going to air, I'll probably wait until they're halfway through, maybe even complete the stardom, because as I said, there's other dramas I'm going to be trying to finish in January and start in January. It's always a juggling match when it comes to an Asian drama watcher who watches a lot of stuff like me. But hopefully doing these types of videos, you guys can pick out what you might want to start in January or write something now that interests you. All right, so moving into the rumored Chinese dramas. First one is Fate Chooses You. This stars Ren Loon. Of course, that's why I'm excited for this. It's rumored for January. I heard early January, but it's rumored for January. Ren Loon is the reason why I'm interested in this. You know, he's one of my favorite Chinese actors. He had a phenomenal year with dramas in 2025, with 4, I think, coming out. Also, there's some really great actors in the supporting cast, like Riley Wang. He's everywhere. I love him. He always shows up in supporting casts. This definitely has a fantasy element to it, which I'm curious about because I don't think it's full Shansha. Could be. Costumes look beautiful. The fight scenes look really exciting. I think the trailer makes this Chinese drama look really good, so I have high hopes. I'm trying not to, but I do have high hopes. I also have not watched Ren Loon in a Chinese drama in quite some time because I tend to hoard his dramas and then never watch them, which I really need to. I have yet to watch any of his 2025 dramas, even though I know they're out there. Fate Chooses You is rumored for January/early January. That's what I've heard. The next Chinese drama I'm so excited for. I really hope it's good. It is called Love Between the Lines. It went by another name, a Chinese name, and I can't remember what it was, but the English title as of right now is Love Between the Lines. This is rumored for January 9th. I think the concept for this drama is just so interesting and unique, and that's why I am interested in it. Has a cool concept where you have a modern day set drama, but also a Republican era set Chinese drama in the same thing. You ask Caitlin, can they do that? Apparently, the characters take part in a mystery role playing game where they dress up as Republican era and they try to solve a mystery, whether that's unaliving or some other mystery, and they're playing these roles. So they meet in this game and then they find each other in their modern day names once they're out of the game and they start a romance. So you have this, apparently it's a dual narrative. You're following the narrative where they're in the modern day, having their modern day romance, but you're also following a narrative of a mystery game in the Republican era. I think that is just so unique, and if they can pull that off, it is going to be a really interesting watch to me. I'm really curious how they're going to do those dual narratives. Of course, it being a unaliving mystery game, I'm there. I love a crime drama, so if it's actually a crime drama, I'm so excited for that. Of course, we have Chen Xingyu and Liu Yu Xiao in this. They both look amazing in Republican era costumes, and I'm really curious about their chemistry together. I like both of these actors, so there's a lot going for this drama, and I really hope it airs January 9th because I've been looking forward to it for a while. That was Love Between the Lines. The next C-drama is Swords into Plowshares. This is rumored for January 15th. The Chinese drama's production budget on this looks insane. If you have ever seen The Longest Day in Chang'an, this is giving that production budget. It looks so big and so insane, and they put a lot of effort into costumes and settings and shooting it and everything. It looks beautiful, beautiful. The trailer looks intense and so good. Now, this is supposed to be a longer C-drama, but I think is based off of some real events and some real people, so it might need the extra episodes. The episode count might intimidate some people, though, because I think it's rumored to be like 50 episodes or so. We'll see if it actually ends up that way. This looks just like a grand, big production Chinese drama, like a good, proper historical, where they're talking about real people. Bai stars in it. That's the whole reason why I'm interested in it. I love Bai. I have not seen him in a drama in a while. And his acting in the trailer looks so good. And I'm so excited to start this. The rest of the cast also has some really, really good veteran actors in it. And the female lead, I love the female lead. The cast looks really good for this as well. I don't know much in terms of what the story's going to be because it follows an actual time period and actual people, apparently. But it's going to be a historical Chinese drama about politics and power, I'm assuming. It has not been said where it's going to air, so I hope it will pop up on YouTube at least, or some streaming site, but we'll see what happens. But this is Swords into Plowshares. It's rumored for January 15th. Two more dramas. We have The Truth, which is a C-drama that is rumored for early January 2026. I've been waiting for this crime C-drama for a bit. It took a while. It's been filmed a while ago. It's a crime drama. Of course, I'm excited for it. It has a good cast. It seems interesting. Apparently, it's based off of like real life cases that use technology to solve them. So it's going to showcase the technology that was used to solve these cases, apparently. I like the cast. It's going to be the classic setup of a older cop and younger cop, and I'm curious what the other cast members are. There's a female lead, but her role in the plot is very mysterious, so maybe she's the mystery. I'm not sure. But that is The Truth. That is a crime drama that is rumored for early January. And then lastly, we have a wuxia drama that I'm interested in that's rumored for January, anytime in January. It's called Generation to Generation. I don't think I recognize anybody in the cast, which for me is okay. I don't need to know anybody in the cast. It allows me to find new people to like and check out some of their other dramas. I watched the trailer for this. It looks like a pretty good like shot drama. Like the fight scenes look great. It's a wuxia, so I know we're gonna have some great fight scenes. Both the female and the male lead look like they can fight and hold their own in a fight. Posters look really pretty. Like there's a lot going for this. The actors and actresses, at least in the leads, seem on the younger side, like in their 20s. Again, I have no problem with that. We'll see how this shakes out though, because I don't know, maybe they're a little green. Who knows? If the story is good and the acting is good, I would probably enjoy it. I have not watched a wuxia drama in a while, so this might be an interesting one to check out. Apparently, it's about a girl who finds a guy and he survived a massacre of his family, and sort of as a revenge thing, she kind of helps him out. I'm not sure if he has amnesia or not. It didn't say in the synopsis, but sounds like it's going to be a wuxia revenge type situation. Things that I basically like in a Chinese drama. Okay, and then I'm just going to name at the very end some things that I also plan to start in January due to my own stuff that I want to watch or just podcast recordings, things in general. I've talked about Blossom, the Chinese drama, for like 2 years now. I want to watch it. I want to get stuff off my current watch list, which I think is going to be easily doable in January, and I'm going to start it. The Vendetta of On ends in January. I do plan to start that. The Mirage, which is like a airdropped C-drama in December that apparently is really good and no one saw it coming. And it is about a group of people who investigate this mysterious thing floating above a city. I have never heard of this drama, but apparently it's pretty good from people's reactions, so I'm really curious about that. Culinary Class Wars Season 2 ends in January. I want to wait and binge it, so I plan to start that. Lastly, The Truth Within. This is a crime drama that is going to premiere on like December 29th or something. It stars Lo Yun-shi. We all know him. I'm really curious to see him in a crime modern drama because all of his dramas I've seen are shacha, which he does great at. So I'm really curious in this genre. I also like the other cast members. They're known for their crime dramas. He's the outlier of this, really. It's a crime drama. It's a forensics medical examiner crime drama. I'm a sucker for those. So, of course, I'm interested in The Truth Within. But that's everything I'm looking forward to in January. We had some rumored stuff. We have some confirmed things. We have some things I'm absolutely starting. What are you looking forward in January? Anything sound interesting? Did this whole rumored section work out for you, or did you not like it? Let me know in the comments. I'm excited for what I'm going to be watching and talking about in 2026 in general, but January as well.